The text structure of problem solution is when the author writes about a problem that needs to be solved and then presents solutions to that problem. We see this a lot in fairy tales, in lots of fiction, and even in stories of real-world problems. One of my absolute favorite stories of all time is actually a true story about a homeless mother cat who risks her life to save her babies from a burning building. Now, I love this story not only because it presents a problem and a solution, but also because it gives me an opportunity to do a little mini lesson about being kind and respectful to animals, which if you know me, you know I do all the time. But this time, especially being kind to cats. The reason I say this is because I hear all the time, cats are so mean. All cats do is scratch. Or I hate cats. I even hear people say that cats are horrible mothers who abandon their babies. This, to me, is a problem. Where there's hate, there's usually fear. And where there's hate, sometimes there can be violence or abuse. So the solution to this is to educate people on how sweet, kind, loving, funny, and fun cats can be. And to debunk that myth that cats are evil. The story I'm going to read, like I said, it's based on a true story. A mother cat has to leave her kittens to find food. When she comes back, she realizes that the building is on fire. And her babies, her helpless tiny babies, are still inside. Problem, obviously. Now, if she was just a mean cat who didn't care about her babies, she would have left them to die. But no, cats are amazing mothers. This mama cat actually went into the burning building, risked her life, and brought out her babies one at a time. Yes, she repeatedly walked through that fire to get each and every baby. That is the solution. Bravery, selflessness, and love. See, myth debunked. Cats are awesome. Now I'm going to read the story, Hero Cat by Eileen Spinelli, illustrated by Jo Ellen McAllister Stammen, and read to you by me, Miss Dubé. It was March, cold and slushy. Time for Mother Cat to have her kittens. Seeking shelter, she dragged herself into an old garage. Hiss, snarled an old tomcat, shooing her away. Next, she tried a back alley shed. Scat, cat, said two boys who were trading cards. At last, she came to a dark, abandoned building. No one was there to chase her. Mother Cat lay down on some old rags with only her own breath for warmth. Amid dusty machinery and empty cartons and rain puddling under the door, she gave birth to her precious kittens, 5 of them, black and white, gray, Siamese, white paws, and smoky. Mother Cat nursed and cuddled them. She purred story lullabies and licked clean their silky fur. The days passed and Mother Cat grew hungry. She nosed her kittens into a cozy heap and left the garage to look for food. After swallowing a few fishtails and some stale cheese, she hurried back. Along the way, she heard fire engines. She smelled smoke. Then she saw the flames coming from the dark, abandoned building. The kittens! Plunging through thick smoke, she ran inside. She heard frightened mewing. There was Black and White huddled against the wall. The kitten whimpered as Mother Cat carried her out the door. She dropped Black and White on a wet patch of grass and raced back. Hot boards scorched her paws. Smoke made her eyes burn. She found Gray and carried him to the sidewalk. 3 kittens left. Into the smoke and flames again. Tiny cries. Siamese. There. Yes. Out. Safe. The wind was rising. Greasy windows popped. Mother Cat went back. She heard crying in the rags that had been their bed. White paws. Mother Cat lifted him with her mouth, safe at last with his brothers and sisters. Fire flared skyward. One more kitten, Smoky, heart racing. Mother Cat returned to the building. No cry, no scent. Smoky! She stumbled into him, tiny ball of fur in the corner, hardly breathing. She carried Smoky outside, dumped him with the others, and collapsed, exhausted. Hours later, Mother Cat woke up in a soft blanketed box. She could smell and feel her kittens around her. She pressed her nose against each one, all together with Mother Cat once more. A photographer took a picture of them. "Cute kittens," he said. "Brave cat," said a firewoman. A fireman knelt by the box and patted Mother Cat on the head. "More than brave," he said. "This cat is a hero cat." This is Scarlett. They named her after Scarlett O'Hara, who was a brave woman as well. And it is a true story, like I said. Scarlett the cat was all over the news on CNN, PBS, CBS, Animal Planet, even Oprah Winfrey. Now, the mama cat lived to be 13 years old, which was a really good age and an average age for cats. So she had a good life. She got adopted, and 4 out of 5 of her kittens lived. They were all adopted to families, and the veterinarians think that the last kitten that didn't make it was probably the one, Smoky, the last one out, because he just had too much smoke in his lungs. So now, go hug your loved ones. Adopt a cat from a shelter. And remember that Mother's Day is May 10th. And of course, remember to spay and neuter your pets so we can stop the unwanted homeless animal situation.